fucking buckle up for safety, motherfucker. It's crazy out here. Niggas can't drive for shit. RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch, what up? Trash, anybody get their trash cans all in the ring and shit I can't see. Yeah, what's going on? Don't the world just keep on doing all this crazy shit all the time? Y'all hear about this the mass shooting in motherfucking Maine. The Maine mass shooting. Man, when this boy first started popping off, I was like, yeah, okay, here we go. This is what it is. Another shooting. As soon as I heard about this shit, I knew it was gonna be a bunch of bullshit to follow. Sure enough. Why is it that they never get a hold of these guys? For the most part. They never arrest these guys. They always end up giving themselves one, getting in the self-checkout, and then they're not around to explain or describe any of the things that led up to this. It's almost always a mystery after that. So now it could be anybody for any reason. And of course, the backgrounds of all these different shooters, they always like provide exactly what needs to be provided to the agenda, to the storyline of the agenda, so that they can further push the crazy gun control that they're doing right in front of everybody. And nobody seems to notice that the gun gets the job done in defense as well as in offense. Police know that. There's a fucking gun ban. The police will not give their guns up. You know why? Because they know that somebody's not gonna give a fuck about no gun ban. Motherfuckers still gonna have guns out here. They know that. That's why when there was a gun ban, they won't go, oh, now we can give our guns up too. We can stop buying this shit too. Nah, they gonna get even more armed. So don't let them play the stupid head game with you. This shit is not even debatable. My rights are not debatable. They can't be argued in a room in a court of law. Is this somehow what you guys may get over on me with, which you tend to do a lot with this Law Society bullshit? If you can get over on me, then all of a sudden something that's undebatable can't be debatable, and then you can threaten my life with it thereafter if you come up with some shit with you and your friends inside of a room without my presence. Void of my presence. Y'all can determine if y'all going how and when, under what circumstances will you fight me for my natural right to defend myself, depending on what it is I choose to use, depending on how long the barrel is. ATF kiss my dick. Shut the fuck up. Are you insane? All of this tough guy shit that's behind all of this illusion of authority and a higher level of morality and intelligence coming from something like government should be opposed. Ain't no way in hell all that godly shit is not going to be operated by a bunch of strangers in revolving doors calling themselves government. That shit don't sound like it's ever going to work. On paper, the idea of government sounds fucking retarded. I can tell you on paper that shit won't gonna work. That will be a hub for child traffickers, drug traffickers, racists, all types of criminals. If you want to be that, go get a government job. It provides the best cover that society has to offer for your fucking wicked ass. That's where you go to do it the best. Like, get the fuck out of here. And they are the best at all of those things. Get the fuck out of here. Where all the trust come from? What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all bugging, tweaking. Niggas bugging, man. All the gov love be driving me crazy, bro. Y'all are retarded. Why would you love or trust or cheer for any of them? Every vote is a vote for government. They win every time. You don't realize that? Man, the fuck out of here. Man, get the fuck out of here. Dumbass shit. Off themselves in the woods or some shit some fucking where. They don't tell you that military service be fucking with people's head, that they kill each other, they kill, they get what they self-check out, 18 a day on average or something like that. It's something crazy. 18 a day. These brave men, they used to be brave. They were not always crazy. They were some very serious, honorable men at some point in their life. To do something like put your life on the line because you think you're doing something for the greater good of the world, of your country and of the world. When you honestly believe that and you enlist in the army, I know where you're coming from, bro. You want to save some shit. And you know that sometimes you got to be real rough and tough to save whatever it is you're trying to fucking save. Because evil is not going to cut you no slack. Evil doesn't offer you the hug. I do. Evil's not gonna offer you the fucking hug. Evil will rule your ass in violence and then tell you that you're bad if you be violent so that you never stop them. Because violence only begets more violence. That's what's supposed to happen. They get violent with you, you're supposed to turn the fuck up. That ain't even fucking... that don't make me a domestic nothing. Are you crazy? That's what nature says. Anything I be saying, I be basing it on a whole lot of conspiracy theories and other honest observations that I and other people make about the world, and I see that shit, bro. There's something going on. But even then, it doesn't even take that much. Just an honest grasp on the natural man, what it is that you should expect of other people and of yourself in your life, and you put two and two together about a whole lot of shit, bro. Real easy. If you're a father, protect your kids. Period. You can't lead that up to the mother. You can't lead it up to the rest of the world or her new boyfriend. Don't trust the world or her or him like that. Don't trust nobody, bro. You go do that shit, man. So what law or child support bullshit and blah, blah, you don't need all of that, bro. Nature's already calling you to some shit. Answer it or not, bro. The Law Society get in and they gain power, control, influence, and a big ass heap of fucking cash in these systems about a whole bunch of natural shit that they know is gonna happen, so they just get in so they can manage it and move some money around about it. But they know you was gonna smoke that weed. They know you was gonna smoke that crack. They was counting on you smoking that crack. CIA, y'all some bitches, bruh. Y'all some bitches claim to be so fucking high above everybody else when it's so easy to see y'all. So how smart are you really? All the fucking technology that you hide and all the experiences, all the shit y'all doing is way up there above motherfuckers' heads. I get it. But if I can see you, how good was it? Fuck. If I can see you, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Y'all let all of that illusion of all that shit make you go, oh, FBI, CIA, oh, fucking Hezbollah, oh, man, fuck all of them niggas, man. Cause all everybody doing is playing an image and then telling you that they'll kill you about it, though. So how come y'all can't demand the fucking liberty and freedom and then tell motherfuckers you will smoke shit about it? The fuck? Everybody else doing it. Fuck out of here. Y'all not getting no gun from me. Are you insane? Please grow up. Like, the expectation that we should just lay down is what's bugging me. The fact that you want to fight, I don't even give a fuck about that part no more. I've already accepted that. You could just say it. We're at that point where you should just say it now. All these bullshit ass games and shit all the time. Bullshit, stupid, fucking mind control games. But this is what they need, though. What they really need is for the least number of motherfuckers to stand up to them. So when it needs to go down, it's very unlikely that that they're going to lose. They want to make that unlikely that they lose, man. And the best way to do that is to get a lot of you motherfuckers to either not fight or damn pretty much fight yourself. Fuck that. It ain't enough if you won't fight them. You have to actually be willing to self-destruct inside the system, inside this culture that we got going on here. They want you bogged down with the fear. They want you to feel like the next shooter can and would be anybody because they keep on giving you the same story, but they keep mixing the flavor up, man. It's chicken, 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 chicken. Lemon pepper chicken, sweet and sour chicken. Nashville hot wings. Like, they mix it up, but it's still chicken, bro. It's still them doing the same shit, and they just change the flavor so that now they want to recognize, they want you to remember and recognize their own military game and what it does to people's heads, that they kill each other, that they kill themselves at such a high rate. But to me, I see through everything they saying and doing. That shit don't make me say, oh, fuck, I should get rid of my guns because of what he did over there in Maine. The fuck that got to do with me? Once my own kids are grown, what they do ain't got nothing to do with me. And look how close this relationship is. But I can't go to jail for something they did, can't be held responsible or morally flawed because of something that they may choose to do. I can't go to hell or jail about nothing that they got going on because it wasn't me, period. And those are my children. And I got a responsibility to raise a certain type of way. And if they grow up and then we realize that I fucking failed and they are terrible people, you can't come back to me and go, man, how you raise this boy like this? You got to go to jail with him for the shit he did as a 28-year-old man. No, it'll never happen. It never makes any sense at all. You can never put what somebody else did onto me like it was me that did that shit and then treat me like it was me that did that. Nothing to happen about nothing. Not about this gun shit. Not about what people do when they are sexually violating other people. I ain't do that, so I'm not going on the registry. Do you understand? We wouldn't let none of that rock like that. But with this gun shit, you see the illusion here? How they trying to play with your head? You see it? I know you can see it. I can see it very clearly. And I'm not going for it, and I think it's dangerous that they even try. They are asking you for a fight. That's what it looks like. Niggas sound like they want to fight some shit. Because all they bullshit sounds like fucking threats and violence and lies and manipulation, and no one has to like it or ignore it. The fuck out of here. Not fucking going. Why this man off himself? That's exactly what needed to happen, y'all. Y'all pegged his age, that he was 40 or older. So we can stop thinking that it's all these young people, right? School shooter type people, right? Mean students, right? You know what's crazy though? 65% of the deaths in this fucking country are suicide. Huh? Military make up a big number of that, huh? You know who else do? Transgender people. Okay? So when people say maybe there's something a bit kind of off, like something's not right with people who wanna, they had a dick, now they don't want it, that takes a lot for you to go from that. In order for you to get to that place in your life, your entire life history should be called into question and examined, so we can see if there's a pattern in things that may or may not have happened to you growing up. Maybe you didn't get enough hugs, right? That's why the hug is so important to me. The shit matters. Hugs matter, bruh. Maybe you didn't get enough of that. Maybe other things happened or did not happen to you that would have nurtured you in a more healthier way if you lead yourself to the self-checkout line. For any reason, you got to examine it for any reason. About your sexuality or about your military service, don't matter. It all needs to be taken into account. So this is what a psychologist would do, to further examine what kind of person or what kind of history leads to you wanting to self-check out. So we want to be able to recognize it, so maybe we can curb some of that shit. Military service is a big influence in people who want to get in the self-checkout line. You jackass. Why is government never fucking facing that? Saying that and going, damn, what the fuck do we got going on that we make men who were once brave and honorable and want to die for something good actually survive the fight so they can off themselves? Man, kiss my dick. Y'all tweaking. Where the trust come from? Where the love come from with all this gov love bullshit, bro? What's wrong with y'all, man? What's wrong with you? Today act like there's something wrong with me. Ain't nothing fucking wrong with me. And I know I seem like an angry person, but I don't even be angry like that. I be passionate, bro. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here. I'm enjoying the show, actually. I actually tried to enjoy the show. But you can either be passive and watch the show or get involved. And if I'm stuck, trapped in a big room and I'm in nice clothes and a food fight break out and my clothes get ruined, I wouldn't have thought it was a good idea to kick off a fucking food fight. But if my clothes are ruined and I'm far from the exit and things are just kind of flying and people are either angry or having fun, whatever, I might have fun with your ass. I might get angry with your ass and throw a pie. I might just indulge. If this is what the fucking whole room is erupting in and the whole world is erupting in violence, and you're not supposed to survive the shit, especially not with a peace of mind about anything at all, any survivors will be so heavily driven into a state of fear for what happened to all of the ones who did not survive, that you're going to listen to whoever fucking stands up and say that they the king of this shit. And that goes for your return of your Jesus, the fucking arrival of your fucking Messiah, or your one world government. They're all saying the same fucking thing. Stop playing with my life because you want to play with your life because you don't want to pay attention to shit because you don't want to believe that the world is this fucking bad. But it is, though. That's what's weird to me. Everybody knows something's wrong. Not everybody's willing to fucking call shit out or do anything at all. And if they can get you to not say shit, they damn sure know you're not going to do shit. That's why I don't give a fuck about telling them to tap the fucking keg and get this party started, because I'm already at the finish line waiting for their ass. I already know where this is going. I don't got to walk through no more steps for me to go, oh, I think they want world domination. And they really want to fuck America up, because what they say they want, they cannot get if they leave America alone. This is an inevitable part of the plan, and they just won't say it, but they are kind of saying it to you. Man, fuck all of that. I'm not going to recognize all of that and go, man, ain't got nothing to do with me. It's got everything to do with me. And you too. You think that it doesn't. But your kids are looking at you like, yo, what's happening? How the fuck you going to explain it to them when they can't even make it to their teenage years without the world being drastically different, and then your ass either not being here or being here and put into a total bitch position that you are in a fucking camp or locked down in a small city unarmed, completely bullied by criminals and fucking law enforcement, probably foreign law enforcement if they really do this shit, because you're not going to be able to softly take over America. They're going to have to fuck this shit the fuck up. It's going to have to be bad. Do you understand? Because they know how we rock, and they ready for that. In order for them to keep pushing for this, they got some tricks up their sleeves, bro, and that fucking national grid is a problem. Them borders is a problem. Sending our boys off while they hit the other two points of interest here. Send them off on a third world conflict. Turn the lights off and open the fucking doors. You're not gonna know what the fuck to do if you hate me because I had an AR-15 on the fucking corner soliciting hugs from the public. If that pissed you off and you don't understand where the fuck I'm coming from or what I'm trying to say at all, when that shit happens, think of me. I want you to think of me. I want you to picture my face. Fucking assholes. Y'all are weird, bro. Don't let them fool you with this gun control bullshit. 65% of the fucking deaths in this fucking country by firearms are suicides. 100% of mass shooters are suicidal. Mass shootings are a byproduct of the suicidal tendencies that this country seems to have. We got a suicide problem. And there's 65% of women that enter a fucking hospital with broken bones or injuries were there because their boyfriends or husbands beat them up. We would clearly say that we have a domestic abuse problem in this fucking country, and you would call it that. You would go directly to those things that cause those things to happen in order for you to curb the number of women who come into a hospital with broken bones. Not because of a car accident or a self-inflicted accident of some kind, but because a man that they loved put their hands on her to control her. If that was the case, you'll go straight to that shit. You're not going to beat around the bush. You're not going to make stronger laws on anything at all. OSHA's not going to get involved and say, hey, let's make the workplace more like this since these women are being beat up at home by their boyfriend. You'll be like, motherfucker, you totally missed the mark. What you are doing is not fucking addressing the issue that I thought we had. This is a domestic violence issue. We got to go there directly. That's what you would say to them. If you thought OSHA was going to regulate things in the workplace to help it, you were like, yo, this shit is unrelated. And that's what I think we're doing when we point at these fucking mass shooters and they're looking at a nigga like me who ain't 43 years of life. I'll be 43 in December. 43 years of life, I ain't never hurt nobody. Never deserved to be hurt by nobody. I never did something that would justify somebody seriously hurting me or killing me. Never did nothing. Why would you tell me that I can't have a gun unless the barrel is a certain length and all these other... Man, shut the fuck up. You're so missing the mark that all that intelligence that y'all think y'all using to rise above people to give this illusion of authority and shit like this, if the ATF, U.S. government officials who are rallying for this gun control, if you guys are so damn smart, you would know very clearly that suicide is the issue that we need to address that very specifically, and people who ain't never hurt nobody shouldn't be brought into an arena of control with a whole bunch of overbearing laws, rules, statute, ordinance, and codes and shit like that. Like, you shouldn't really do that, especially when you're trying to be as threatening as the ATF is trying to be, because then you might provoke a fight out of people who would not be fighting you otherwise. And I think that's strange that y'all say y'all don't want AR-15s to be used against the American people, then you tell all your law enforcement with the AR-15s to possibly prepare for the biggest fight of this country's life. That would in turn flip into a civil war for sure if y'all thought y'all was going to try and take these guns. And I think y'all want all of this shit to come together. You want the grid to go down. Y'all want the borders to be fucked up. Y'all want to get some things down on paper in law about these gun laws, and then you're going to act on it. And when you do that, you're going to also send our boys off, flip the fucking switch on the grid, use these new laws that you got about ownership of AR-15s and other weapons like that, defense weapons. They're not assault weapons if they never assaulted anybody. So stop saying that dumb shit, because I'm not a child. I see you playing a fucking word game, and I disrespect you very much for even trying that. I'm offended that you even tried to pull that assault weapons title on me, like that's supposed to garner some kind kind of compliance or feelings from me when you said that. Fuck you for that. But y'all want to take all of these guns, y'all gonna put that on paper so that when foreign agencies come in here, the United Nations or whoever hell, the blue helmets, whatever, whoever comes in here, and there'll be a language barrier and all that, because y'all like to play that game too. I know what that is. Y'all will do all of that and say, look, we have it on paper here that no one can own that assault rifle. So here you go. And it'll be the reason why they come in to do this, to go, it's the law, and they'll hold the fucking law up. We never agreed to them. Like, you didn't, but that us agreeing to it is not a prerequisite. If they say it and then they say they want it and then they go, then that's what it'll be. And they are willing to say, well, fight us about it. That's what I think that they're willing to do. They actually had to be willing to say, or fight us about it, when they make the law in the first place, when they make these rules, when the ATF talk their shit, they're already saying with everything that they say, or fight me about it. That's what comes behind every fucking sentence that they ever say to you. So when I go, well, then fucking tap the keg. Don't act like I said something crazy. I'm responding to what I know very well is the fucking threat of force and violence and a calling out to a fight about some shit that's undebatable when you're talking about that gun shit. RPM Trey Vietnam and this bitch, woo bang, get a fucking gun and tell the ATF to shut the fuck up or do something. Fuck all this bagging and shit y'all doing, going to court cases and all this other shit, and Gun Owners of America and fucking the NRA, and man, come on, man, like all that bullshit, man. All y'all are doing is begging. Y'all not really protecting no rights. If y'all protecting rights, y'all will go to courthouses with guns and go, hey, yo, we not gonna follow that. We not gonna rally y'all in court or none of that shit to argue, because when we argue, then we are accepting it. If we lose, then we accept the loss. But we can't lose this. So why would I even argue with you? For us to play this game for you to win and think that you want something? There will be none of that. We're not arguing with you no more. This is what it is. If y'all want to fight, then fight. Otherwise, shut the fuck up talking to us about these rifles, gang. Real shit. That's what the Gun Owners of America should be doing. As soon as they put on a suit and tie and they go unarmed into a courtroom, I go, oh, y'all some bitches, ain't you? Y'all some hoes. Y'all some bitches. That's not how you do that shit at all. That's not how you do that shit at all. And motherfuckers don't want me to say it. Motherfuckers don't want to believe it. Motherfuckers ain't gonna say it. Coleon Noir not gonna say this shit. Black Rambo not gonna say this shit. Mark Chopper not gonna say this shit. Who the pretty girl? With the guns, she be banging some shit. It's a lot of them, but this is the one who put the baguette, the bread, on the back of the AR-15 when she was cracking the jokes about how the ATF is acting like shoulder contact on something makes it a pistol bread. So she put some bread, a loaf of bread, on the back of her shit and go, "Is it illegal now? Can I go to prison?" And that was funny and cute or whatever, but. Even her and people like her of that caliber, man, big social media presence about this gun shit. None of them are really going to say it. They're all going to play the game, which makes them all look like bitches to me. I think they being bitches when they do this. You're not saying this shit the right way. You're not going to garner the true reaction that you should be getting out of them when you agree to play the game. Because then they go, well, don't be a sore loser when you lose in here. And then they'll make sure you lose in there, bro. You think they want a gun ban this fucking bad that they will get you into a court of law to lose? If they get you in a court of law, they got you by the balls, bro, because the real protection against tyrannical government and protecting your Second Amendment right is the gun. That's what protects it. Going into a courtroom ain't gonna protect that, and you know that to be absolutely true when I say it. At the very least, after you hear me say it, then you know that that's true, because you're not gonna be able to tell me that it's untrue. That the courts are going to give us what we want and what we need. But we've been in a 250-year fight about the same shit. But for what reason, though? 250 years arguing about some shit that's undebatable? Man, kiss my dick when y'all talk about them founding forefathers. They didn't do anything for us. They didn't do anything for us. Look at us fighting. Why are we still fighting? I thought they squashed that shit. They didn't squash it well enough at all. Either they set us up or they didn't do that good of a job. So stop praising them. I'm the nigga. They should have let me write that shit, because I would have made it clear. That any further mention after we write this shit on my Constitution, I would say any mention of the words gun, weapon, pistol, rifle, assault rifle, defense rifle, shotgun, tactical. But I would use all of the hashtag keywords in firearms to say, if y'all even say these words in a government fucking court of law, we're going to come in and go, say what? Gun what? Gun what? Oh, your gun? Oh, okay. Okay. We get to regulate your shit. You know that, right? Y'all can only have this, and this, and this, and then nothing else. And we fund that shit. And when we think y'all doing too much, we'll take all your shit. That should have been us in control of who gets the guns. While they say absolutely nothing to us. The fact that they even mention it after I wrote my Constitution will be a problem that they even said the words. Don't say the words. No keywords, bro. They tell you not to say shit. You should be telling them not to say shit. The fuck out of here. That's how it's supposed to go. If anything I'm saying is wrong, dangerous, harmful, immoral, I would. Somebody got to tell me that. Somebody gonna have to stop me, bro. I think I'm absolutely fucking right, bro, about almost everything that I say. No cap. For real. I don't think I miss. Especially when I mean to love and protect the world, because y'all playing what y'all doing is not going to get y'all the love and protection that you think that you deserve. It's not going to do it. Your actions are not going to match the outcome, man. I mean, your actions will match the outcome. So when you do nothing, you're going to get nothing in the end of that. That's what's going to happen. They got no problem fighting with you. You shouldn't really have a problem fighting them. That's just common sense. So take from that what you will. I'm not calling you to do shit, but I'm telling you, like, observable fucking honest observation, man. They want to fight you and they like it. They're willing to fight you to the death. They say, let us protect you or we'll kill you, about everything that they say. That's so strange to me. Stop letting them rock that shit. Man, fuck out of here. Woo bang, man. Get a gun, man. Or not, whatever. You can be a bitch your whole life if you want to.